What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to the Canyonside Baseball and Softball Academy. I am Christian Pedersen. This is Coach Dave Ring at Canyonside Cages, at Dave Ring4, at all of that social media goodness for hitting, pitching, really anything and everything baseball, but a specific PhD in hitting. You can come here and get all your hitting taken care of, or like I said, follow them on social media. We're back for another week of high school baseball here in the San Diego CIF section. Dave, wow. The rain slowed, and then it picked back up in the metaphorical home run type sense. It started raining no-hitters, it started raining home runs, it started raining walk-offs. It has been a wonderful week if you are on that side of the camera, a brutal week if you're on this side of the camera, because our job is to come out here and highlight who is standing out as a great team, and right now everybody is. I mean, big wins in every league race, in every division. Yeah. I mean, so much insanity. We promised the people last week that we would start doing a weekly top 10. You want to give us the best rough approximation you can come up with who you think right now are 10 of the best teams?
Yeah, of course. Like you said, I mean, everyone's getting beat up. The top 3 teams are going to change in the next couple of weeks here due to the, everyone's playing really good baseball, so a lot of these teams are losing. Number 10, I got Coronado. Number 9, Madison. They're heating up. Number 8, Saints. They've got a good core group of hitters that seem to be hitting every game right now. 7, Grossmont. Got to see Jack Hyde pitch yesterday. The kid's dominant. 6, Torrey Pines. I got them moving down a little bit. They're pitching struggling. Granite Hills 5, RB 4. After a big win yesterday, Poway 3, Eastlake 2, and LCC is going to stick at 1 for me for another week.
LCC holds on to the number 1. If you want to see how we as a staff at SD Prep Insider voted, you can go check that out on all of our social media at SD Prep Insider on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. First order of business that I would like to get to is addressing our winner from this week's King of K's voting competition for you, the fans. We have to say congratulations to Jose Quintero from San Ysidro. Sorry, I'm trying to read this all as the graphic goes by me. Jose Quintero, congratulations on winning this week's King of K's. Be on the lookout. Monday night we will drop a brand new batch of them. And as always, if you want to be nominated or if you want one of your friends to be nominated, hit us up at SD Prep Insider on Twitter, on Instagram. All you have to do is send us a video of that just sweet chair throwing that you're up to. We like breaking balls, we like fastballs, high cheese, low cheese, inside out. Anything you want to bring it, send it, we'll nominate it, we'll vote for it, we'll talk about it. I like strikeouts. Dave, though, he likes the dingers. Now, last week you talked walk-offs and dingers. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's go walk-offs first. This will kind of show everyone how the top 10's kind of shaping out. RB beat LCC last night 8-7 on a walk-off by Shinsuke Saikano. He had a walk-off single. Very good game. I heard there was 5 home runs in that game. I'll go over all the home runs in a sec. But that was a huge win for RB as they started slow in the beginning of the season, and now they're really coming through, coming up on everyone fast now. So I got another walk-off. Let's see here. Patrick Henry beats Steel Canyon. The man, Mateo Medina, with a pinch hit, game-winning 2-run double.
Dang.
Pretty clutch. Hardest job as a hitter is being a pinch hitter. Very hard job to come off the bench cold. Came through in the clutch. Huge win for Patrick Henry.
Is that all the dingers? Or that's all the walk-offs? Now on to the dingers?
The dingers. I'll go right into what happened in the RB LCC game. Max Stanley hit a bomb. Chris Naveo hit a bomb for LCC. Peyton Schultz, Wayne Moick, and Miles Cook all hit home runs for RB. So that was the 5 we talked about. Hunter Ochin for Point Loma hit a 2-run bomb against Point Loma. He plays for Point Loma, hit a 2-run bomb against Montgomery. He is hot right now, hitting above 400. Leading the team in RBIs, really carrying these guys. Carlos Okita for Helix, 2-run smash against Madison. Billy Wirch, San Marcos, a 3-run home run off of Westview. Westview coming off a win against Torrey Pines recently. And Connor Schilling, Madison, 3-run home run versus Grossmont. Madison's really starting to heat up at the plate.
Like I said, he likes hitting. I like pitching. I want to give out some of my game balls to some pitchers that had some amazing weeks. Jansen Lynn from San Pasquale threw a no-hitter against Classical Academy earlier this week.
Lefty.
Yeah, always loved a crafty lefty. They just get such a cool mystique in baseball. Right. You always just, there's something good could happen today on the mound. Man, and then last night, a couple of huge outings. Victor Lazaraga from Montgomery, 6 innings of shutout ball against Coronado, who you had as your number 9 team this year. He's only a sophomore, so there's a ton of potential success there for the team. And then Ivan Romero from Poway throwing that CG shutout. As you mentioned, Poway getting the win over Torrey yesterday, but Romero that's an amazing outing. If you're going to hold,
pitched really well so far this year.
And it's been interesting for all the stuff that you have mentioned in terms of home runs and power. Pitching has really stepped up. Want to give one more game ball out to Olympian for beating West Hills earlier this week. They got a home run from Andres Contreras. I'll throw a little bit of a hitting game ball at you every now and then. Dave, you got a couple game balls you want to give out from this past week?
I don't discriminate against the pitching. I got to see a good matchup between Grossmont and Scripps Ranch yesterday. I want to give a game ball to CJ Martinez, pitcher for Scripps. Kid is a crafty lefty. Really threw a lot of junk at these guys, not a ton of hard hit balls. Held them to 1 hit over about five innings, I think. Very impressive start. Same with Jack Hyde for Grossmont. He had 10 Ks over about 6 innings against Scripps. And most impressive, the guy throws about 85, got a really good fastball, but mostly impressed by his off-speed stuff. His slider curve combo, changeup combo was pretty nasty. I haven't seen a lot of guys throwing with that type of filth.
With that kind of pitch selection.
With that type of, command, too. He really threw, he didn't hardly walk any guys. He's committed to USD, so you guys are going to get a chance to see him in the near future here, continuing his career.
So we got a couple of games coming up this week that I would like to talk about, and the first one is Helix is going to play Scripps Ranch. Who is this a bigger game for?
Gosh, I feel like Scripps Ranch is on the bubble for me, creeping into the top 10. They had Grossmont on the ropes yesterday. I know it was just a tournament game, so it's not as important of a win for Scripps, but they did have a chance to beat a top 10 team yesterday. I do see, Helix as a top 10 team also. So for Scripps, they can't be losing these tight games, and they've got to keep playing these good teams well, in hopes to get into that top 10, really looking, to play in one of the top divisions in the playoffs.
San Marcos is taking on Santa Fe Christian. Who do you see this one as a bigger game for?
Same thing with San Marcos. I mean, they've won a couple really good games lately. Zach Farrell on fire for them. I think San Marcos has really got to prove themselves in this game. So I think it's a huge game for San Marcos. They need to continue winning to get on the other side of the 500 record, and I think it's going to be a good chance for them to continue to get into the top 10. So I see teams like, Helix is on the bubble, Santana, Scripps Ranch. These are all teams that really are needing wins right now to continue getting in my top 10.
Although when you're talking about on the bubble, we're, like you said at the beginning, it's so hard to figure out right now who is the top 10. Exactly. We're really, anybody in the top 15 to 25 right now is in the running. They got a chance. Patrick Henry is going to take on Valhalla. Mm-hmm. Who do you see this one as a bigger game for?
Gosh, Valhalla is really sneaky. Ryan Perot, Kyle Casper, Austin Scribner. These guys are playing really tough. The O'Reilly brothers, the O'Sullivan brothers, excuse me. I like Valhalla a lot. I think it's a big game for them. They're another team that are on my list of teams that need to win so they can show that they're a top 20 team in the county.
That'll do it for us. We like to kind of keep these compact early in the season so that we can bug and take a lot of your time later in the season. Any closing remarks, Coach?
Yeah, I did miss one game ball. Wanted to give a shout out to Mira Mesa. They've won 3 games in a row.
There you go.
Gabe Jones hitting .484, 15 hits in 9 games. Seems like their spark plug right now. Really leading the team at the plate. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of games with them. But good role for them, 3 wins.
Where can people find you on social media? Where can they send you home runs, hits, anything?
Yeah, that's what we're looking for in the next couple of weeks here is more of the weekly dingers. I get a lot from my students. We want to see more from you guys, and we'll post out just like we do the Ks, and we're looking to get a winner every week. So send them to my Instagram at Canyonside Cages. Canyonside_cages, and just send me a message. Be happy to get those out there for you guys.
Yeah, so let us know who hit it, where they hit it at, what team they hit it for, but send it to Canyonside Cages, send it to SD Prep Insider, your hits, your home runs, your strikeouts. We want to be featuring everybody from all levels of all baseball here. For Canyonside Cages, I'm Christian Pedersen, and we will see you guys next week.